Dating all the way back to the 1940s, the United States has been involved in many tensions with the Middle Eastern states. In 1947, the U.S. recognized Israel as a new state, but the surrounding Arab states did not. Because of this, war broke out multiple times, including the Six-Day War, which was a war that broke out between Israel, Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. Israel captured part of Jerusalem, part of the Jordan River, the Gaza Strip, the Sinai Peninsula, the Suez Canal, and the Golan Heights. This aggression from Israel angered the neighboring Arab states. The leader of Egypt blamed the U.S. and Great Britain for Israel's aggression, and Israel refused to give back the land that they had conquered. The Arab oil producers called for an oil embargo against the U.S., which eventually was lifted in 1973, but it caused many problems in the United States, starting the huge tensions between the U.S. and the Middle East. A revolution in Iran resulted in a new leader, and in November 1979, the Shah from Iran took the American diplomats, which were in the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, hostage. They held them for 444 days and finally released them after Ronald Reagan became president. Reagan first banned the selling of arms to Iran because of their war with Iraq, but then agreed to sell them arms if they would release the hostages. While the American diplomats were being held hostage, the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan. They remained there until 1989, and when they left a weak country that was in chaos, and it was easily taken over by the Taliban, which is the group that was in relationship to Osama bin Laden. Throughout the 1980s, Iraq and Iran had been in war. Iraq's leader, Saddam Hussein, swore that the nation of Kuwait, which consequently was rich in oil, was actually theirs. After taking over Kuwait, Iraq headed towards Saudi Arabia, which is also rich in oil. If Iraq took over both Kuwait and Saudi Arabia, the United States oil supply would be threatened. So President Bush ordered Operation Desert Storm to free Kuwait from Iraq's control, which in turn was successful. The war in the Middle East was over, but the tensions were still there.